Hello everyone, let's see if the stream is working fine, and if it is, then I'm gonna start in a second. Alright, so let me just switch to my streaming thing. I'm gonna just clear chat because there are some bots here. How do I do this? I think it's somewhere under here, and then here, and then clear chat. Right. So hello everyone. I hope you can hear me well. I think you should be able to hear me well. I'm gonna start the stream now, and today we are gonna be doing HackTheBox as the last stream. And the last stream we have ended doing the environment box, but one more box became expired, retired, or whatever. So we cannot do the environment box anymore because it is paid now, and I don't have a subscription. So today we're gonna do these two boxes that I haven't done yet. So the first one is Fluffy and then Shredded. So Fluffy box retired this weekend, and Shredded box like 2 weekends ago. And so we're gonna start with Fluffy because it's easy, and then we're gonna move on to Shredded, you know, just to warm up with an easy box. And yeah, without doing anything else, let's just get started with the boxes. So I'm gonna make a new directory called Fluffy, like this. And then I'm gonna go into that new directory. And this stream I could be typing slower just because I have this new keyboard. So this is Lily 58 Pro. I built it myself. It's pretty good, but I just have to get used to it, so I could be typing slower. And this stream is actually a little bit a special one because we're gonna try to hit 1000 subscribers in the stream. We are now sitting at 992 subscribers, so let's hope that we can achieve this goal somehow pretty soon. I'm just gonna now open my YouTube just to see if everything is still working fine. Doing HackTheBox live. Let's see. Yep, I think everything is working well. Let me just... Alright, I think everything is working well. So I can see that I have now connected to my YouTube chat successfully. So yeah, let's now begin with our first box. And the box is going to be Fluffy, so I'm gonna go into a TMAX session here. Oops, I'm not right into here. I'm gonna go into a TMAX session, and then I'm gonna fix my terminal. As you can see, why is it actually like this? Can I fix it? What the hell? I cannot even... Huh? It's really weird that my TMAX is doing this thing. Maybe if I exit the full screen... Oh, my OBS just broke, of course. Let me come back here. It's really weird, so let me just maybe... Oh, it's because I was in... I was testing before and I was in a session of netcat. So let's go to the fluffy box. cd fluffy like this, and then I'm gonna enter tmux. Yep, it is working now just fine. Let me actually double check what is my output here. Yep, it should be fine. So let's just start by doing by connecting to the OpenVPN. So sudo OpenVPN EU server. I hope it will work because I was doing that new expressway box before, and I did it on the seasonal. Let's see. Let's try to join the machine, of course, on adventure mode. Oh, it is a Windows box, and as is common in real life Windows pentest, you will start with fluffy box, the fluffy box with credentials for the following account, and this is the account that we have to start the box. So let's try to ping the machine's IP address. So ping 1169. Yep, 11.69, and we can ping the box. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is run my HTTP recon scan, and then with this IP address, and then of course we are gonna find the whole Active Directory port thing, and let's just wait for the scan to finish. I'm gonna put these credentials in a creds file like this, new vim creds, and I'm gonna paste these credentials into this file, and then this is going to be colon like this. So let's actually wait for the nmap scan to finish. Can I? We don't have the first scan yet, so let's just wait for the scan to finish. And actually, it's really difficult getting used to this keyboard. I can type like now 80 words per minute, 70 words, 75, something like that. If I type on like monkey type, let's actually try this while we have no viewers and our scan is running. Type monkey type, I think. Let's try doing this. Reject non-essential. Of course, consent. We actually got 84 words per minute. So I mean, with a new keyboard, it's pretty good. But I would like to go with 100 words per minute, and of course with all of the characters. If you know about something about split keyboards, like the characters here, if you can see well, like there are no like layers and stuff like that. So I kind of have to just switch between layers, so I can just type these symbols. I can see that someone typed nice hacking. So yeah, we are just starting. Let's just go through our nmap scan. Let's nmap, and then I think it was like scan, and then capital S. So the first thing that I can see is that we have domain port open 53, and its banner is simple DNS plus. So we know that it is a Windows box because of the banner. Of course, we can just verify because 88 port is open, which is Kerberos port, and we are running Active Directory. We have LDAP port, and LDAP port reveals our DNS server. So let's just copy this, and then I messed up. Let's go up. Control B, C, just to create a new pane. And I'm gonna do sudo v etc host like this. And then I'm gonna add the IP address of 10.10.14.11.69, I believe, and then this domain. Then I'm gonna add DC01 because some boxes sometimes you have to add this domain controller host, otherwise something will not work. So for some boxes it is just necessary to add this. For this one I am not sure, so I'm gonna add it anyways. It doesn't really hurt. And then fluffy.htb, and then I'm gonna save the file here. Let's go back to our nmap scan and just look through it. We can see some more ports. We have secure LDAP. Does it reveal anything else? I can't really see that something else is here. Then we have another LDAP port, which is the same thing. Let's go down. We have another LDAP port. It's the same thing. And then we have HTTP server running on port 5985. So I think like it's a default port, so I'm not gonna look now into it. Alright, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is run netexec with the credentials that we have provided for us. So cat creds, and then we have these credentials. So nxc, smb 10, or actually fluffy.htb, and then the username is going to be this username, and then the password is going to be this password, like this. And then I'm just gonna run it to see if we can authenticate. Alright, we can see that we can authenticate, and so let's try to then enumerate shares. So -- shares. Let's see if we can get something from SMB here. And we can see that we have a read and write on the IT share. So let's try to read this share. So I'm actually gonna open up my notes, because for some Windows boxes I'm not that good without notes. And I sometimes forget syntax, so I'm just gonna open them for quick reference. And then I'm gonna look for, I think it's like, I don't really need, I think like SMB client / 10.10.11.69, and then IT. We have to provide it a username, so -u is going to be j.fleischmann, like this, -u capital, like this, and then the password is going to be the password that we have above, this one. Session setup failed. Did I copy it correctly? Like this, and then the password. Alright, so ls. So we have some files here. Everything KeePass and upgrade notice. So I think that this everything file is empty because it has 0 bytes here. It's a directory. So let's try to cd into everything, like this. We have everything.exe and everything.lng. .lng, so I think it's like Windows.lng extension like this. I think it's like Windows something, and refers to Lingo model file. Text file for language data in software like AVG antivirus. So it's like for antivirus files. It's interesting. So let's get everything. I cannot tab, so I'm just gonna copy it like this, getting the file. Then we're gonna get this exe file, and then I'm gonna cd dot. Then I'm of course interested in the keypass thing. Upgrade notice, get upgrade notice. Let's cd into keypass. There's a lot of things. Probably like in the we should get the config file, but I'm just gonna get the zip file. So get keypass. I'm actually just gonna paste it. Get and then paste this file. Getting. Alright, so let's exit out of here, and then let's try to read the upgrade notice. So open upgrade notice. Let's see if we can read this file. Yep. So we have Fluffy, and it says patch announcement. I'm actually gonna make the music a little bit quieter. The patch announcement, mandatory time slot, booking for critical updates, audience IT department. Multiple high impact vulnerabilities have been publicly disclosed. Is Fluffy like a tool, or is it just the name of the box? Fluffy tool. Why is it in the thing? Can I have a little bit control over whatever is happening here? Use Google Translate. Is there like an extension to make your Chrome in English? Google Translate. Local switcher lets you quickly change the browser local to test localized websites. Let's maybe just use this, and then let's switch to the US maybe. Let's see, United States. Currently active. Let's activate this. So, what did I type previously? Fluffy tool. It's still personalized. Change to English. Dude, I don't care. Just give me the English results. Like, this is super annoying about Chrome because it does these things. I don't think Firefox does these things. Fluffy Windows tool. Fluffy, a feature-rich tool for installing NSPs. Is this it? I don't think so. What does it do? I don't think that's the tool. HTTP Fluffy is just giving me the write-up, so I don't care. Let's see, what kind of vulnerabilities does it have? Upgrade process. So let's actually try to investigate these vulnerabilities. Let's see. Let's try Googling this vulnerability. So, external control of file name or path in Windows NTLM allows an unauthenticated hacker to perform spoofing over network. Can you exploit this? I'm not sure. Before actually proceeding with anything else, I'm gonna run something called rusthound. Why is my browser not working? Thank you. Rusthound, and this is just a tool to get data for a bloodhound. If you don't have access to the machine, Probably I don't have access. I actually haven't checked yet. Let's go to the number 1 here, or actually number 2. NXC. Cannot do that. Net NXC. SMB 10 10 11 69 dash U. Cat reds now. Let's see. Let's try copying the username here. And then a dash P. And then paste in the password. Oh my god, I'm so slow. I'm not sure what I just did. Alright, let's paste in the password. And we do not want SMB. We actually want winner RM. Can we win RM here? No, we cannot. Can we do something like let's see. I'm not sure net exec. What can we check here? We can check RDP. Maybe we can RDP somehow. RDP. Probably not. WMI maybe. Probably gonna check W. Let's check WMI. NXC. WMI. Can we do something here? Probably not. Alright, so I'm just gonna now move on from these upgrade notices, because maybe they're useful, but we have some other things to look at first. So how do I actually... Okay, let's close it. And then let's unzip the KeyPass thing. But before looking at KeyPass, let's look at everything LNG. Can we actually extract some data out of it? I'm not sure. But the first file that is like interesting for me is this config file, and we can see that we have some kind of KeyPass public key token. What else do we have here? CHM. I made a mistake extracting it here, actually. Let's see. Alright, so let's examine the .chm file. I'm not sure what this is, so let's how to extract credentials from KeyPass files. I really should run this Rust Hound. Let's see. Make release, make Windows. Can I run without like building it? I can install it with cargo. Let's try. We can. So we have Rust Hound CE here. Rust Hound CE dash domain is going to be fluffy.htb. Username. Let's see. Rust Hound CE. Then we are gonna do --help. I'm not exactly sure how do we specify the credentials. Control B up, down dash u and dash p and probably dash c all. So let's do domain. Dash u is going to be cat creds j flishman like this. I'm super bad at navigating with the arrow keys because this keyboard, like, it's really hard to get down. And let's copy the password. Control B of this is the password, and then dash C all. Of course, capital A, because why not? Alright, we are getting now the Bloodhound data. So we have our enumeration complete, and we didn't specify dash dash zip. Let's do dash dash zip. So we should have now the zip file. I'm just gonna do rm star dot json because we don't need the JSON files. And I'm gonna start Bloodhound. So if I cd to /opt/ bloodhound / examples, I'm actually gonna git pull bloodhound, sudo git pull, enter my password. Let's go to examples, docker compose, and then do sudo docker compose. I think, do we have to do build after? I don't think so. Let's try sudo docker compose up. Alright, let's wait for it to load. I think our Bloodhound started. Give me just 1 second. Alright, let me just go now to the website of localhost 88. Did it start at 8080? I hope not. Oh, I changed the config in Bloodhound, so it starts at localhost 8088. And then we have admin, and then I don't remember my password. Maybe it's like this. I will probably have to check my password. I have it in my Nortex. Cheap followers. I am not interested. Can you just go out of here? How do I clear my chat once again? Clear chat. Localhost. I'm not actually sure what my Bloodhound password is. That's not good. I'm gonna hide my screen for a moment because I know how do I check it. I'm gonna open of the browser that I use to hack normally. And then go to Bloodhound. Let's see, what is my password? Yeah, of course, password 123 and exclamation point. So we can now resume VMware streaming, and then I'm gonna paste the password, log in. It should actually work because I think I entered it correctly the first time. Not sure why it is not loading, like, no clue. Login failed, please try again. User at example.com and then the password. Oh my god, I'm gonna hide my screen again, and then I'm gonna check what was the username. I don't want to accidentally leak any passwords from other sites, so that's why I'm hiding my screen. Let's see my passwords here. So we have username admin and the password is password123. Why is it not letting me log in? Can I log in from here? Login. It is not letting me to log into my Bloodhound. Actually, it did let me log in from another, like the browser instance. Let me resume streaming. So here we have the Bloodhound. I think it should be like updated to Bloodhound 8. And I think like on the latest version, all of these tabs up here are down. So let's actually check. What is my Bloodhound version? Administration maybe? I should probably clear everything here because I don't need the old things. Please delete my data. Confirm. Manage users. Early access features. Cool. How can we check? I have no idea. Probably we cannot check. Well, whatever. API version 6 something. I will have to update my Bloodhound after the stream. But whatever, it will work just fine here. So let's try to import some data. So go to administration, upload files, and then go to the Fluffy box, and then upload this data, and upload, close. So we have this data ingesting, so it will ingest in just a second here. While we wait, let's go try to examine how does the KeePass thing work. So we have some configs, some DLLs. Can we actually do anything else on this user with SMB? So I'm gonna check it really simply by running netexec again with SMB. Can I maybe? Probably not. Like this I can. Great, so Control E, and then I can run capital M, dash capital M, and then spider plus. So this module is just going to spider through every single netexec, like every single SMB thing, and then find me all of the available things to download. So maybe we have missed like a password file from other shares, readable shares, writable shares. Actually, interestingly enough, we can write to IT share, so maybe we can do something there. So I'm gonna less this file, capital S, and then let's see what we can download here. So we have some of these files, dll, keypass config. So we actually saw these files before, and these are from the IT share. So we have sysvol share, which has all of the default things, and we are at the end, so that's probably it. Let's see. Alright, how to extract credentials from KeyPass. To extract credentials from a KeyPass file, you can export a KeyPass database to a KeyPass XML format using KeyPass applications file menu. Import, export. Not actually sure how to, I don't want to kill the pain. Not actually sure how can I do this. I probably have to download KeyPass to my computer. Sudo apt install KeyPass Linux. Will I have to boot Windows? I hope not. Install. Let's see. KeyPass Undervine. So we can probably install it on Linux. I saw that there. KeyPass Password Manager. We can probably somehow run KeyPass to John. KeyPass to John, yes, but I'm not sure. It needs .kdbx databases. Where can those be? Make their KeyPass. Move KeyPass. No, is the capital KeyPass. -2.zip into KeyPass. And I'm gonna unzip it again. Let's try to go to XSL. Well, I'm not sure what I can do with these files, so I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it to ChatGPT. So, hello ChatGPT, tell me what each file is used for and can I extract passwords from here somehow. You're looking at XSL files, which are part of KeyPass Password Manager. Let's see. So this file is a share command template that the other XSL files may include. Converts the database into full potential HTML string. So maybe this is interesting for us. I'm gonna open it. Where did it open? It said in Google Chrome. I don't see. Extracts only passwords, most useful if you're just after the passwords. How can I open these files? Can I just open them in New Vim? Yes, maybe. Not actually sure how can I extract passwords from here. Don't really see them. Let's open this in new vim. Database name. Password. For which I'm not actually sure how to read this. Does it import from anywhere or something like that? It imports this common file. I mean, ChatGPT said that this common file is imported by others, but maybe something is in there. Let's go through it. Don't really see anything interesting. How can I delete the whole word like this? Let's open Explorer. Details full HTML. Oh my god. I seem to not be able to type at all. Let's see. We have already looked at this file. Yes, but not directly from the XSLS files. Access to the KeyPass database file typically ends in KDBX. Do we have that file in ..dot? No, I don't think we do. SMB client. Where did I have that SMB client command? SMB. Nope. Yep. Let's just copy the password. Let's enter to KeyPass. Maybe we have that file here. In plugins, there's nothing. Is it maybe a hidden file? I didn't check it. What's under plugins? Oh my god. What do we have else? Languages? Probably not. So we probably cannot extract anything from these KeyPass files. Open KeyPass, open this file, export to XSL. Have you tried writing to the exe? What do you mean writing to the exe? Is it not an executable file for Linux? Let's see. File keypass.exe. So yeah, it is executable. Oh, replace the file. Let's try to generate exe. So I mean, let's try that, but probably it will not work. I'm not sure though. So let's remove the keypass.exe file .exe and then nmsf venom. Let's do msf venom. Payload is going to be Windows /x64 / interpreter /reverse TCP. Let's do lhost is equal to 10 1499, and then lport is going to be equal to 9001 -format exe, and then -o is going to be keypass.exe. Let's now run sudo msf console. You need to download first the binary, Google it for Kali. Alright, so first of all I'm gonna start the exploit /multi handler, something like this. Use exploit multi handler, show options, set payload Windows x64 interpreter /reverse TCP. Options, set lhost is going to be equal to 10 1499. Set do we not need the equals? I don't think so. Set port to 9001, and then run the exploit handler with -j flag. It should run, right? So we have the keypass.exe file. So let's try to put that file into the machine. So SMB client, and then the password was somewhere here. Let's copy the password. Hello, Don Lizzie. We're doing now HackTheBox, box called Fluffy, and we're gonna do 2 boxes today, Fluffy and what is the other box? I think the Strutted box. So we are gonna do these 2 boxes today, and we're gonna do a stream until we finish these 2 boxes or we hit 1000 subscribers. Now I can see that we are at 995. So if you haven't already, and if you're enjoying the stream, please subscribe. So let's try to upload a keypass into the keypass directory. Upload / can we do this? Can we upload? Can we put can we remove the file? Del keypass.exe. Can we do that? Alright, so now let's put /keypass.exe, putting file as this. Alright, so now we have, I think on the number 6, we have exploit multi-handler. So if we are going to get a hit here, did I set my lhost correctly? I don't think I did. 1499. I did. So if we are gonna get a hit, we're gonna check on it a little bit later. So now let's actually follow Gabriel's suggestion, and we are gonna install KeePass for Kali Linux. Kali Linux. KeePass. KeePass 2. Can we, is it a package for KeePass or not? I'm not sure. Getting KeePass. Let's just ask ChatGPT. Install KeePass for Kali Linux. Install KeePass here, the original Windows version or the Linux native. So let's try installing this. But I don't think this is going to work, Gabriel, just because we don't actually have like the database file, and the database file is the .kbrx, something like that. So it's probably not going to work, but we're going to see. I don't think we have yet examined the kdbx this file. Let's see, database name. I'm actually not even sure if there's anything interesting in this at all. KeePass thing, so we are gonna just stick on it for a little bit longer. And then we are gonna go ahead and start investigating the other folder that we have downloaded, which was, I don't remember what it was called. Oh, it was these two files, everything.lng and everything.exe. So if we are not gonna manage to, then we are gonna just start looking at these files. And .lng file is like a file for antivirus. What is HackTheBox? So HackTheBox is a website where you can just get an IP address and you can hack legally some kind of a server. So in this case we are hacking a Windows box, and box is like a server. So we ran like a port scan. We discovered some open ports. This box is running Active Directory, so we are gonna just hack Active Directory. I'm just now examining the files that I have found in SMB, which is running on the machine here. And then once I examine the files, I might find like username or password here, and then I will be able to log in further into the box. So while we are waiting, we do not have any sessions here started. So while we are waiting, let's go to Bloodhound because it finished ingesting, and let's try to see if we can find anything here. So we have a user called, what was our user? J Fleischman, something like that. J.Fleischman. And then we can select this user. I'm gonna disable and enable the dark mode, so it's a little bit better, and we can add this user to owned. So let's actually check what our user can do. So it is a member of these groups. So any interesting groups here? Certificate service decom access might be interesting. Certificate service decom access. Not sure what is certificate access, a service decom access, but whatever. Let's just move on because I saw that this user has outbound object control, and it has controls over some of these certificates, I believe. So it can enroll these certificates. can we do anything with these? Let's see. Maybe not. So as far as I know, we cannot really do anything here. I'm actually now quite interested in what is certificate service decom access. I mean, this is only a group name and Active Directory exploitation. Exploit Active Directory certificate services. Is it like a default or not? Not really sure. ADCS. Let me just ask AI. What is this? And is it exploitable? Is permission group in Active Directory related to Microsoft Certificate Services? It can be exploitable under the right conditions, especially in misconfigured environments, and it is relevant to attacks like this, this, and this. This is a built-in local group on a server running Active Directory Certificate Services. Members of this group are allowed to remotely access and interact with DCOM interface via... Okay, how do I interact with DCOM interface? Interact with DCOM interface on Active Directory. But probably... Hello? Hello? On Linux? Accessing DCOM services in Linux. I'm just gonna move on from it. I don't think that this is the path. I was just interested in what it is. So we have installed the KeePass. Did we install it or not? Option install original KeePass Windows version. Let's actually try installing the Windows version. I'm not sure how we are gonna interact. We are going to interact with the Linux version because maybe it will not work correctly. But I don't even think that it is going to be the path also. Don't need to update. Let's see. Mono. Oh, we have actually ran. We have ran our reverse shell. Did you read the PDF? Yes, I've read the PDF, and I was thinking about something about upgrades. Yeah, I saw that there are like the vulnerabilities there identified, but didn't really look at it yet too much. Let's actually look at the PDF because I don't think that's the path also, because we don't have the database file. So let's open the PDF, not with Vim. Let's open this. So we have some of these vulnerabilities. Objective: ensure that IT managed systems are updated in response to directly disclosing 2025 vulnerabilities. So we have some kind of an email. Let's see these CVEs. So we saw this external control of file path, file name or path in Windows NTLM. So this kind of allows unauthenticated attacker to perform network spoofing by exploring external control of a file name or path. Do we have like a proof of concept here or a good blog post? It's advisories. Let's read win.io. We have Rapid7 post. This might be interesting. This is not the one we are looking for because this 296. We don't have that yet here. Let's see. Exploitability. Publicly disclosed no, exploited no. It's probably not interesting, this one. Alright, let's move on to the next one because I don't really see how we can exploit it. Let's read about this one. Exposure of sensitive information to an unauthorized actor in Windows File Explorer allows an unauthenticated attacker to perform spoofing over network. Is it the same thing or no? We have something here. NTLM hash leak via .library-ms file metasploit module. We can maybe use it. Yep, it's the same. Alright, let's try to use this exploit. Control E. Oh, we just have to paste this. So we have the RB file and we will have to copy it to Metasploit. Don't remember where we have to copy the modules. CP and TLM into .msf4 modules auxiliary. There's nothing in this folder. So what exactly are you trying to get to? What's the end goal of doing what you're doing? So I'm trying to basically hack this box and finish hacking it. So I'm just trying to get a root user on this box or administrator. I would recommend stopping and gaining a full overview of the PDF first. This was similar to how you decided to generate the full exe payload before checking right parameters first. Slow down, cowboy. Check the last CVE. Alright. And I can see that we actually just hit 1000 subscribers, so thank you for subscribing, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Alright, so let's try to slow down and read the full PDF. Multiple high-impact vulnerabilities have been publicly disclosed. All administrators are instructed to schedule a maintenance time slot to upgrade all the systems in accordance with internal security policy. Upgrades must be completed within the defined change window to reduce the risk of exploitation and maintain compliance with patching requirements. Upgrade process, book a time slot through the IT change management system. Schedule must be confirmed before applying any updates. Confirm completion and validate system stability after patching. We have these recent vulnerabilities. The primary objective. Alright, so next step is this. I mean, Okay, let's check the latest CVE. Do you mean like the latest from here, or the last one? I mean, if we can get this to work, then maybe we can get like a hash of some user. I would be interested in trying this. 3445. All right. Let's read about this. So it is a zip slip vulnerability. This vulnerability allows using a crafted zip file containing path traversal symlinks to create or override files with the user's privileges or applications utilizing the library. When using the archiver, when archive functionality with zip files like this archiver, alright. A crafted zip file can be extracted in such a way that it writes files to the affected system with the same privileges as the application executing this vulnerable functionality. Consequently, sensitive files may be overwritten, potentially leading to privileges escalation, code execution. So we need to like overwrite some file, which would lead to privileges escalation. It's worth noting that similar vulnerability was found in tar files. So what am I thinking now is that we have to find like a file that might be vulnerable to this zip slip. So the only files that we know of are in the SMB client. Let's see. This is the password. The only files that we know of are these ones. And we probably like... Did we even override the file that we had previously? Not sure. Okay, the next question from me is, do we have SSH or something like that? Let's check nmap scan. Nmap all ports. We do not have SSH. I'm thinking about what we could override, because if we were to have SSH, maybe an SSH file, but no, we do not have like the SSH. Let's see, we have some sort of a proof of concept here. Not proof of concept. Do we have it? All right. Proof of concept. I understand how to like do the zip slip, but we are on a Windows box and not on a Linux box, so we cannot override like SSH authorized keys. So what else could we override then? We can guess that the user is running some kind of a binary, but I mean like is guessing and from an easy box. It can be chained to get NTLM v2 via responder. Alright. I mean, are you saying that NTLM hash like combined with this one? Or we just run responder and then maybe upload something? Responder dash I ton 0, I think. Sudo responder dash I ton 0. I mean, if it is the case, then it seems like it's really difficult for like an easy box, because other easy boxes do not. Then it's actually quite hard. Let's see what we are running. We are poisoning everything that we need here, probably. Alright, let's see. Let's try to just copy this proof of concept to create zip file. And then, how can we call it? Zip slip.py. Run responder and upload a zip. Hopefully it should get something. Alright, so now we are running the responder. Well, let's just try to generate the zip file. Python 3. I haven't changed anything there because duplicate name /x. Zip file created at exploit.zip. Alright, so SMB client. Here, and then let's paste in the password. Yo, wedge not need, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's see, let's try to upload /exploit.zip or put exploit.zip, putting the file. We didn't get any hash. Do we maybe let's try to generate this zip with this name. What is it? Zip slip.py. Created zip path. And we need some kind of a symlink target. Let's try running it again with Python 3 zip slip.py. So it should now create this zip file. Key open key pass -2.zip. Let's see, how does it look? I think it's correct. Let's try uploading it to the server. Upload, or hello? Is it working? SMB client, like this, right? Let's paste in the password. Put, and then this keypass.zip into here. I mean, we kind of need to know some kind of a path. So it's like creating a zip. A zip file may hold a file with a // file.exe location and thus break out of the target folder. Let's write into keypass and then keypass.exe. So what we need to do is symlink target is going to be // keypass -2 2.58 / this. Let's try to write here symlink target, and then info. I mean, I'm not gonna change anything here, and then regular file content exploited. So we can probably just Python 3. Let's first remove the keypass -2 zip, and then Python 3 zip slip.py. So we have this zip file. So before uploading it, let's see. So our keypass.exe is at 3305824. We don't actually need to go back. Because so we are uploading this zip file and it's in this directory like here. So we need to go into here and then upload keypass.exe. So let's try / here. I mean, if it is getting extracted, then we should overwrite keypass.exe file in idea. I'm not sure. We have this file. Upload on, or we should do put, and paste this here. Putting the file. We haven't gotten any hashes. I mean, it doesn't seem that I have overwritten the keypass.exe actually. Not sure. I mean, if it's actually the path for the box, then... I'd actually like to move on from this because I'm not really seeing how can we get this hash on TLM. 0 days kid. Alright. Well, let's try this one because it looks promising to me. If not, then we are gonna go back to our Bloodhound data and just go from there. But I'm actually not sure where is Metasploit. Will generate exploit.zip, host this file for the victim to download and extract. Oh, so it's like doing the same thing. So it probably does work. Let's try using this. Oh, Philo-DK, thank you for the follow on YouTube. We're now doing Fluffy from HackTheBox, and we have a machine reset. I'm not sure why should we reset. Let's see. Let's think about this. So where is massive console modules? Where are Open Metasploit framework modules? So find /-name, and I'm gonna look for oh my god, everything that has this, and then close off. Why shouldn't you exploit CV I'm trying to do that right now. Slash and let's pipe the errors to devs now. Where are my Metasploit storing the module? Finally, user share Metasploit framework modules auxiliary. Alright, let's save it there. CP this to slash user share Metasploit auxiliary modules auxiliary server. Let's copy this here. We can probably stop listening here, so let's use this. MSF reload. Reloading modules. Let's just exit from Metasploit. Let's run this again. Alright, we are now using this. So options, set attacker IP to 10 14.99. Set maybe whatever. Why is it not asking me for the server name? Oh, okay. Let's try running this. So it created exploit.zip. Had the URL, must have been filtered. Not sure. So 10 14.99 and then run. Started server. The module will generate a host this file for the victim to download and extract. I mean, can we like, I'm not sure, can you extract in upload exploit.zip, put exploit.zip. Is it even uploading here? We have exploit.zip here. We are not getting search for the same exploit pug, but add the keyword team hackers. All right. So we have exploit.py. Oh, we have actually captured the NTLM, the hash data. Great. This took a while. I mean, it wasn't really difficult to set up. Let's copy. Yeah. Thank you for the suggestions. I would have probably checked that myself really late, because I would have tried different things before, but now we have the hash. So let's add this to like a hash.txt file. I think we can like Agila. We have the Agila user. Let's see, Agila. This one. What kind of groups are we of? A member of, let's see. Alright, so I can like see the path. So let's add this to owned, and then let's try to hashcat this. Hashcat hash.txt user share wordless rocky.txt. Do we have to add like dash user or no? No, we don't have to add. Let's wait for it to crack, and we have the password for user p.agila, and the password is prometheusx. So let's add this to creds file. So p.agila, and then this is the password, and then netexec. Can we like evil winrm now? Dash user is evil p.agila dash password is this, and that's the IP address is 10.10.14.99. Probably not. Netexec SMB 10.10.14.99. Oh, I'm just giving it my IP address, not even the box. 11.10.10.11.69. Can we evil winrm? I don't think so. 11.69. User is p.agila. Dash password is this. Password is this. Yep, we can. So let's actually try to understand the Bloodhound data. So we can see that this user is a member of this group, service account managers. And it has outbound object control of generic all over service accounts. What can service accounts do? Service accounts can have generic right over these three users. So we can kind of get these three users. So let's see which one of them is actually the most interesting to us. Let's see. I probably want to get winrm first, so I can have like a shell on the box. Let's see. So we can SCV, cert publishers, so we can create some sort of a cert. I'm just trying to figure out like the path now of how should we do the box. Alright, so let's first of all get the WinRM user. So let's go to this pagila user. We have it to own now. And now let's go to outbound object control. So we have generic call over this group. So let's try to get this group, get access to this group. So this is pretty easy. Target group is going to be let's see, how can we do this? I think the last time that I did it, that pth-net worked for me better than this. So I'm gonna use pth-net. So target group is service accounts. Target user is what kind of target user? Let's do p.agila. The domain is going to be fluffy.htb. The control user is p.agila. Oh, it wants NTLM hash. Can we do it with a password? So we have to probably use the net RPC, whatever. Domain is going to be fluffy.hb. Control user is p. The password is, oh my god. The password is this one. And then the domain controller is dc01.fluffy.htb. So we probably added ourselves to the group, and we can now get outbound object control. We can now get, let's try getting the LDAP maybe, or WinRM. Yeah, let's try getting the WinRM user. Just so, let's see, where is p.agila? Just so we can WinRM into the machine. Hello? p.agila. We have this as owned, so we can, we can just go to WinRM service like this. So we now have generic write over WinRM. So we can use targeted Kerberos.py. Target targeted Kerberos. I think we need to git clone this. Git clone. Alright, let's go to targeted Kerberos, and then Python -c, let's do virtual env first. Virtual env fluffy source no /fluffy bin activate, and then we can do pip install -r requirements.txt. And then we can run the targeted Kerberos using all of the required syntax. So let's wait for it to finish. And then / targeted Kerberos fluffy.htb p.agila, and then the password will be the weird password that we have. Clock security great, so we can do sudo ntp date 10 10 10 11.69. Let's see, starting Kerberos attacks, and we have the Kerberos hash, so we can now crack this hash using hashcat. So let me copy this hash, hashcat, this, and then user share word list. Hello? Is my machine broken? Something broke. Let's start hashcat using the word list of raw queue, and then let's hope that this hash cracks. If not, then we are gonna go ahead and try to get the other users, and I think we should actually do just that. It didn't crack, so that's unfortunate. Did my bloodhound crash? Where even is it? No. Why was I disconnected? Let's do p.agila to actually, let's see, what kind of users can we get? I forgot. Service account. So we can get WinRM SVC, LDAP SVC, and C underscore SVC. So let's see. Let's travel. All right, let's try getting the. Oh, we actually got all of them. Okay, I'm just stupid. What kind of hash did we even try to crack right now? So we have Windows RM SVC, we have LDAP, and then we have CA SVC. I think we tried cracking the WinRM. So WinRM didn't crack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just copy everything here and I'm gonna put it to a file. Enter. Install Kali for the first time today. Wish me good luck. Good luck to Iskafen. Welcome to the stream. If you want, you can follow along. If you're doing like Hack the Box for the first time, you can rewind the stream and just see what I am doing. If you don't know anything at all about cybersecurity or something like that, you can learn from my YouTube channel or my stream. So welcome in. Let's actually do services dot hashes like this, and we do not need this line. We do not need this line. What else? Why are they? Let's try cracking it. Services.hashes. Let's see, can we crack them like this? Maybe? Alright, so it says that we have 3 hashes. Let's see, can we crack any one of them? Did we crack 0? Yep, we cracked 0 hashes. Did we copy something wrongly? Or I'm not even sure. Let's see, we have LDAP service. Let's try to copy this hash. And then the hash for CA service. Let's see. Very interesting. Why are they all in new lines? That's not what I want. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy everything from here, and then I'm gonna use sed to replace backslash. How do I type backslash? I'm not sure. Backslash n with nothing, and then slash g, enter. Oh, s slash backslash n with nothing like this. So we now have just a clean file. And then let's try to paste the second one. And then select everything here. And then set the same thing. Like this. I think I screwed up because now it's just one. Char B5 GT. So we should put a new line here. So we have now 2 hashes. Now let's try to crack them. Alright, I can see that we have recovered 0 of the hashes. So that's unfortunate. We can try to exploit these generic writes in a different way. So let's try using PyWhisker. Do we have PyWhisker here or no? We have PyWhisker. Okay, that's great. I don't actually remember how does shadow credentials work, to be honest. I have done Windows boxes really long time ago. Domain is fluffy.htb. User is p.anila. Password is... oops. Yo, Iskathan, thank you for the follow on YouTube. I appreciate it. So the password for Anila was like this Prometheus, and then target we have target user is going to be winrm_service. Let's try this. User not found in LDAP winrm_service. Let's see. Fluffy.htb this. What is wrong? I think our thing with like generic all our access to the group disappeared, so we should probably add it again. And then let's try this now. Target account does not exist. PyWhisker. see. How do we install this? We have setup.py, git clone this, cd into pywhisker, source. I'm actually gonna do targeted Kerberos, and then fluffy bin activate pip install -r requirements.txt Python 3 setup.py install. Can we run this? Yeah, yes we can. What did we run earlier with pywhisker? Let's copy the exploit shadow credentials. So -d is going to be fluffy.htb, controlled account is going to be p.anila, password is going to be this, target account vim_svc. Action add. How is that not working? Like, do I specify domain controller dc01? Huh. What if I try it with like ca_svc? Will this work? It doesn't work. LDAP _svc. Alright, so let's do exploit generic write. Let's see. Tricks. I think there should be like a way to somehow exploit this. Generic write. I do not remember at all how to exploit generic write. Like, can we change the password of the user? And how does the shadow credentials work? I really did Windows a long time ago. I don't remember anything. Alright, hack tricks.xyz. search hack tricks. Let's just go to hack tricks and then generic riot. Let's see. Dude, HackTricks is like not working at all. Is this like, do I have too many tabs open? Let's try to find it manual. Alright, this is not working. I'm just trying to see if maybe the tool doesn't like these double quotes that I put around everything. Target account does not exist. User not found in LDAP. How is it? What the hell? Let me try to reset the box. It was just reset. Did we lose like the... this thing? Could not add status member in the group. Okay. I mean... let me just go to PyWhisker GitHub. And then go to issues. They don't really have any issues or anything like that. So the target is WinRM SVC underscore SVC. Needs a domain, username, and a password. Okay, the username is p.anila. dash password is like Prometheus. Is this the correct password? I think it is. Target account does not exist. I don't understand. Let's ask for a reset on the box. Will be reset, alright. Let's wait for it to reset and maybe it will now work. Maybe we need to specify the IP address and not the domain, but no, that it says domain. So we will now need to add ourselves to the group again, so it will not work now, because we are already in the group, and it still says the same thing. What else? How to exploit generic right. Exploit generic right DACL on a computer object. Abusing generic right. Let's read some articles, because I'm like washed at this. So in this example, there is generic right over a group and not a user. So not sure if you are going to be able to exploit it like this. Let's try doing it with bloody AD. Do I have it? Yes. So dash dash host is going to be 10.10.11.69, then dash d fluffy.htb, then dash u p.agila, dash p is this password, then add and what can we add? Add group member. Bloody AD, add health. Can we do this? Add I don't think we can exploit it this way. Generic right over user. A Kerberos thing. Power view. I mean, we cannot crack the hash. And I'm sure that there's another way. generic write.ps1. I mean, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. New chat. How can I exploit the write? I got the hash. I got the Kerberos hash, but I can't crack it. Is there another way? Dude. I am doing HackTheBox. You are in a red team environment, so I'll guide you. It's... oh my god. Let me just log into ChatGPT. I'm gonna hide my screen, so you don't really see my credentials. I'm gonna create a new account probably for it. Let's see. Well, whatever, I'm just gonna create a new account. Let me unhide my screen. And I'm gonna go to, like, I don't know. Let's just do a temp mail. Yo, Michael Norris, thank you for the follow on YouTube. I appreciate it. Let's do this email, and then the password is going to be this. All right, we cannot do that. Let's set our password to this. Will it let me or no? I don't care. Thank you. Save. And then let's wait for the email confirmation to come. And then our confirmation is this. Control C. Control V. Come on. How can I exploit generic write? I got the Kerberos hash, but cannot crack. Is there another way? I'll help you. Let's see. So it's getting the SPN and doing the Kerberos thing. So it will not work in my case because other generic call RBCD forced password change. I don't have access to Windows. I'm sure that there is a way. Nobody talks about it. It's kinda annoying. Oh, can I just do this? Perform targeted curb roasting. Oh my god. I mean, I'm really confused why is bloody ID or that PyWhisker tool not working. Searching for the target account. Let's see, do we have to specify like anything else? PyWhisker. Target list. Use LDAP-S. Maybe. DCIP, DC host. DC host. Not actually sure what do we do from here. I'm kind of stuck. Because in my opinion, we should be able to do the shadow credential attack and then get like the ticket for the user, and then after getting the ticket we should be able to log in as the user and perform actions. Oh, our browser browser disappeared again. What kind of tools are available there to use? Certify 2.0. I think we can do it with Certify as well. We can maybe use Certify Shadow. Shadow, add what is auto? Certify wiki. Forging certificates. Privilege escalation maybe here. Shadow. Let's see, shadow. Maybe we can shadow. Let's try doing that. If the attacker doesn't have the victim's current credentials but has permissions like generic riots. What was the user? I forgot. Let's see, p.anila or agila. Oh my god, did we mess up the user? I'm just stupid, I think. Alright, maybe Pie Whisker is working. Or maybe not. What if we delete this nonsense? Attribute credential is empty. Status already in the group. Alright, let's just do certify. But I'm just really annoyed that I screwed that up. p.agila at fluffy.htb. Password is this. Then the VCIP is 10 11.69. Account is going to be winrm_svc auto. Key credential generated. Adding key credential. The key credentials could not update key credentials due to inefficient writes. Huh? Oh, it was gone again? Certified. Well, that's a lot better. Finally we did something. Trying to get the TGT. And we have the anti-hash. So I think we can evil win rm dash I 10 10 11.69 dash u is winaram underscore svc dash h is this. Finally, oh my god, this took forever. Can I get the user flag? I'm just kind of terrible, as I can see. How fast was this box? Like, how fast was the first blood on here? I cannot see. In 15 minutes. I mean, I'm only streaming for what, like now 2.5 hours, one user box, and I only now got a user. Oh my god, I really need to like read through my notes about Windows because I forgot everything. Alright, so now we have this user, and I think let's look at the outbound controls. I mean, don't think we can exploit anything here. I mean, this user does stand out, so it has access to cert publishers. What even are those objects? Let's get this user. So let's get say SVC, I think. It was SVC, not SBC. SVC. Trying to get TGT. Let's see if we can. Alright, we have now the NT hash, and what I wanted to do now is we can enroll these certificates using this cert publishers. Let's see, certify. Upgrade. What is the latest version 5.03? How do we update certify? Installation guide. I'd like to update it to the latest version. Pip upgrade certify AD. Pip dash upgrade. Yep, it's now the latest version. And then we can do like find and then certify dash ID, find, is it find? Yeah, I think to find like vulnerable certificates. Username is going to be CA_SVC. Password. Can we specify the hash? Specify, certify, find help. Hashes, dash hashes. Alright. Dash hashes. And then this was the hash, I think. Let's see. Yep, CA0F. Like this, and then the DCIP, and then let's try running this. Failed to connect to remote registry. Service should be starting now. Try again. Successfully received CA configuration. It timed out. Do we have to specify anything else? Let's see. Alright, we have some kind of an output. So certified.json. I'm just gonna parse it with GQ. I'm not sure how do I type pipe here. No idea. I forgot how do I type pipe. Wait, which key is pipe on this keyboard? Oh my god, I'm trying to find like the pipe key. Where is it? Do I have to like open my keyboard config? I don't want to do that. Here we go, finally. GQ dot. Oh, alright, we can just go and look for vulnerabilities. Security extension is disabled. Other prerequisites. I have no idea what this is. Which... Let's try to exploit it. Plus y like this. Can we paste it now? No. Certify a wiki. Let's see. Security extension is disabled. Let's try to search for this on Certify Wiki. Exploit with Certify. This exploitation mechanisms are identical for those ESC9 because the end result certificate lacking SID security extension is the same. The important certificate is that for ESC. So we can maybe like, let's see. Oh my god. Dude. Let me leave. Alright, so let's try doing it with CA SVC cert dot, what was it? Oh my god. CA underscore SVC. So it's a member of this group. So we can do CA underscore SVC at fluffy.htb. Then the password is hashes, and then the hash is this hash, and then colon this. The CIP is 10.11.11.69. The user is administrator. Okay, so we can do something. Expected output. Update the victim user's UPN to the target administrator. thing, credentials for victim account. So we can, as if I understand correctly, we can obtain administrator's certificate by using some other user. Update the victim's account UPN. Certify account. Attacker has generic write permissions over a victim account. The victim account can enroll in any suitable client authentication template, the default user template on the target for impersonation is administrator. So I guess we don't, the victim is this CA account that we already have. And then, so we can skip this part of getting the victim, anti-hash for victim, export shadow auto. Alright, so we have the victim's cache is going to be the WinRM C cache. So export KRB 5cc name is going to be equal to this, and then klist we have this users, then request the certificate. Template user for any suitable client authentication template. Which template is actually vulnerable? Certificate authorities. Permissions, owner administrator, vulnerability, certificate templates, template name. So we need template name for this. So what even is this? It's not even a template. I don't understand. CA name. User specifies SAM. Stable extensions. So it's this thing, right? Fluffy CA. Alright, so let's try this. Let's run certify. The DC IP is going to be 10.10.11.69. Then the target is I guess it's dco1.fluffy.htb ca. Alright, I think that for this to work, we need to set our UPN to administrator of the user. Not sure though, if I'm thinking correctly. What's our user? It's not WinRM, CA underscore SVC password. It's not a password, it's hashes. And the user is going to also be CA underscore SVC. Successfully updated. Right. Certify account. So after updating, we already have credentials. So let's try doing this. So the CA is so CA is fluffy DCO1 CA, but we need like a certificate, not certificate template. What kind of templates do we have? Do we have like a user that's like here? We have. Can we do it on this user? This, I mean, template. Security extension is disabled. So is security extension disabled here? Template can be triggered as a part of EC2 exploitation. Is it like maybe? I don't know. Let's try it with user. So we have updated this. All right, so our DC IP is 10.10.11.69. The target is maybe dco1.fluffy.htb. Then the CA is going to be not this. Let's go to PyWhisker. This is the CA name. Then template user. And that's it. I'd like to save the private key. Yes. Failed to request the private. What's this? Certify. What happened? Okay, so dash template is user. Yes, failed to save. Maybe not DCO1, but error. Dash DC dash host 10.11.69, or is it fluffy.htb and here dco1.fluffy.htb. Yes, failed to request a certificate. Key list. Are we authenticated? So NXC SMB NXC SMB 10.10.11.69 dash K. Can you not authenticate or what? Dash use Kerberos authentication NXC help. Use Kerberos authentication. Use key cache. Dash use key cache like this. Use K cache, not key. Oh, we probably need to add -K. Yeah, we can authenticate. So oh. Still not well. I actually have no ideas. Let's maybe use username CA_SVC at fluffy.htb dash hashes this oops this, then oh, okay, so we got certificate with UPN administrator. So we can now authenticate. That's it, maybe. The name. Name mismatch between certificate and administrator. What kind of name do we have here? Um, do we have CA underscore sweet C? Why is it not working? Administrator. .69 fluffy.html. Um, administrator. What? I'm actually not sure. Um, I'm going to be right back. In just a few moments, I'm gonna put on the BRB screen, and then I'm gonna put on like 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back to the stream. So I will be right back. Alright, let's get back to it. Um, let's see, did we miss anything in the blog post or in this wiki? So we get so we first of all get the revert. Is it necessary to revert the UPN? Let's see, dash UPN. So let's try to revert the UPN to CASVC. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Of course. Oh my god, finally, dude. So now we have the NTLM hash for administrator user. So we can do evil-winrm dash I 10 11.69 and then dash u administrator dash h is this. Finally! Oh my god. I'm so bad with Windows stuff. What is the roots? .txt. Yep. I mean, at least I pawned the box. It took me 3 hours to pawn this box. But I mean, this stream, I'm not gonna do any more boxes because I didn't expect it to take so long, and I have other tasks that I will need to complete later, and this medium box is going to take even longer now, so I'm gonna do that next stream. Hopefully, if it's not gone. If it is gone, then what is the box that's going to retire? Is this Dark Corp? I hope not, I've already done it. Right. So, that's going to be it for this stream probably. I'm not gonna do any more boxes today. I hope you enjoyed the stream, if anyone is still watching. I think we had quite a few viewers at some point, but later then everyone left when I just started struggling and not doing anything or not doing any progress. So thank you all for tuning into the stream, and I will see you next time, and thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I mean, this stream was quite successful, I would say. So thank you, and I will see you next